Hey, it's Aaron, and today I want to talk about the 2025 Toyota Tundra Rally. So the Rally is new this year. It's an interesting package. I kind of like it and I kind of don't. Depends on what you really want out of this truck. The three things I really like about it is, one, it looks unique compared to other Tundras. Two, it is a pretty basic package with all the stuff you need for truck. And three, it is super capable. None of the truck stuff changes because of what was added. So it's not like some of the more hardcore packages you can get for the Tundra where you lose some towing and hauling and other things in return for those more off-road ready or whatever setups. The things I don't like about it are it is a very basic truck. So that means that some of the niceties just aren't there and aren't actually available on this package. And two, it's still a Tundra. So it's good at most things, but it's not excellent at anything. It doesn't really specialize like the other truck makers tend to. It's a pretty much all-around regular truck. That's a good and a bad thing depending on how you want to look at it. But I prefer trucks that are really good at something because I'm more likely to buy it because I need it to be really good at towing or really good at hauling or really good at comfort or something. So anyway, that's the ups and downs. Let's talk about the package a little bit. So the Rally package is a TRD package. It is a TRD Rally. It's a package that is basically the base SR5 model with some TRD add-ons for a little bit of the off-road and stuff like that, but not too much. It's a 4x4 package, a couple of extra skid plates and so on. And then the Rally adds some pipe noise, so the TRD piping and sound, so you have that a little more aggressive sound. And then it has all of the Rally stripes, which is where the name comes from. So you have them on the front, on the wheel center caps on the wheels, you have them on the back, you have them inside. They're all over the place. There's just those racing stripes, those three stripes. So really neat to look at because you don't see this every day and you definitely don't usually see it from Toyota on their trucks. So really cool there because it's very unique. Also, it is still just as capable of everything else. So it still tows and still hauls at the same level as the standard Toyota model, Tundra models. And then it adds Bilstein shocks. That's one of the add-ons. It gives it a little more capability off-road. I wouldn't say it's more capable because of that, but it is better at absorbing that. So it is a little better going off the road because of those. And it doesn't change the on-road presence much at all. It still feels pretty good on the road. The wheels are 18-inch TRD wheels. 18 is a really good size because pretty much every off-road or AT tire you want to look at is going to be in a 17 or 18-inch wheel size. And then it has the locking rear differential. Those are the big add-ons to the base SR5 under the TRD badge. This is basically equivalent to the TRD off-road, the biggest difference being that this has the Rally stuff added on. Also, over the TRD off-road package, this does have the Rally does have the bigger screen. It's like 14-inch, I think. And it also has the 360-degree camera, which you don't get with the off-road on the base package for that. That's pretty much the only big difference between the two other than the striping I talked about. So we took it camping, hooked up our little RV, drove it up to the mountains here in Wyoming, camped with it, drove back and forth from the campsite, and it was remarkably fuel efficient. Way better than I expected it to be. Again, that's the iForce thing. So I'm a big fan of Toyota's iForce setups. They've done a very good job of figuring out the turbocharging versus the power versus the fuel economy. They've kind of found that kind of midpoint where they're kind of getting all of those. They're not getting really great on any of them, but they're not failing in any of them. It's a really good, happy balance point that they found. So yeah, I think I'm done with that. I'm done talking. That's probably everything. So the 2025 Toyota Tundra TRD Rally. I always forget to put the TRD part in. Anyway, the Rally is a great package. Really nicely done. It's not as nostalgic as the 40th anniversary 4Runner was, but it still kind of hits a mark. And again, it's unique. So even if you don't understand the Rally nostalgia, it doesn't matter. This truck looks different than the other ones. And that's often a selling point. So there you go. All right, this has been Aaron. Talk to you again soon.